How's it going, guys? Today we have this 2015 Subaru WRX STI in World Rally Blue. This car is pretty much all stock. We brought this one out of California, but it's lived in a couple states in its previous life. Overall, pretty nice car. The goal of these videos is to do a 360 walk around of the exterior. I'll do my best to try to point out any flaws, any defects, so there are no surprises. This is going to be as if you were here seeing the car in person, and pretty much just go over everything inside and out. And we'll first start off with what we did with the car. We had our shop, they go through everything. They'll tell us what it needs and whatnot. We ended up fixing a couple oil leaks. One off the turbo drain was leaking. You'll get that as they get some more miles on them. So we did that. We did the oil change. We did brand new OEM Subaru air injection valves for both sides. If this is your first Subaru, the secondary air injection is one of the most annoying things that you could possibly deal with on these cars when it comes to diagnosing the issue. We ended up replacing both of the valves. We swapped pumps. We did all that. We were still fighting a code, even though everything was working perfect. So we ended up going in there and disabling the codes for them, so you won't have to worry about it down the road. So this car will come with a cob access port, but it's not on a tune. It's on just stage 0. So it's just married to the car. But for the future owners down the road, if you do want to tune the car and add parts, you already got one of the more expensive parts out of the way. But other than that, the car is really good. Tires have good life on them. Probably 830 seconds left. It runs and drives really well, actually, on the freeway. It's pretty solid. No weird play in the steering, no weird shaking, especially when you brake. The brakes are good and solid. But anyways, we'll start with the exterior. We're going to start off with the front end of the car. And this one has right around 83,000 miles. You have to expect some imperfections on this car, such as scratches, rock chips, minor dents. But that's my job here, is to try to highlight as much of that as I can. But we'll start off with the hood. And we do have, various rock chips all over. There's even some light scratches. Some may be able to get polished out, but there's, to be expected, some scratches all throughout the car. I'll try my best to get that picked up. And then we'll get the front bumper here. Make sure that we are focused. There is some water spots. This car is a little dirty. We had to drive it a little bit when it got pretty rainy out here. Right here, the bumper is a little damaged. Pretty common stuff you're gonna find on these with this mileage. Still the original bumpers, original paint. I'll try to get this spot right here. Still have a lot of weird little scratches in this section. Not sure what got to it. And there's curb rationing on most of the wheels, I believe. So you got rash right here. We do have DBA brake rotors. I think the pads are upgraded too. The brakes are very nice. They respond very well. We got More scratch. You got some small paint chipping in this area. Before I get too far, I'll show you the roof. It does have this nice Vortec generator. Roof's in really good shape. No hail damage or anything. Then we have this beautiful mark right here. The iconic STI spoiler. You know you have an STI when you got this big old wing in your rearview mirror. This should rub out. That's like tire shine or something. More curb rash. Try to get an actual further view of the car. So you can actually see most of the entire thing. And this one's pretty much just base STI. You really don't have a ton of options when these cars came out. You had the premium, which had the heated seat, and then you had the limited, which was a horribly outdated touchscreen navigation system and leather seats. But this one's just a base. Or a premium, sorry. This one's got the heated seats, so it's like the cold weather package. Pretty normal steering wheel wear. This is how they typically wear on these over time. Let's unlock our back door. Interior's in pretty good shape overall. And we will Go ahead and pop the hood. See the good old boxer motor, 2.5 liter EJ257. And this one's all stock. All stock. It is now dry underneath as well. Very quiet engine. No weird noises. It's got a new battery we had done. Looks really good. And let's get in here. We'll start it up for a second. Factory HID headlights. Does have backup camera. Pop the trunk. I haven't. Here's the back. Here's your trunk. All right. Everything drives good. The shifter is, shifts perfect. The transmission on the STI is very impressive, and they're very strong. Generally, there's really no common issues on them. The only time I've ever seen issues on these 6-speeds is with guys that are making a lot more power, and they're mainly having synchro problems, but this car doesn't have any of that. So drivetrain is good. And yeah, that's about it. That pretty much covers this STI. If you want to make sure this car is still available, go to azautohunters.com. Currently, right now, we also have a 2019 STI. So we do keep a few of these on hand. And if you have an Instagram, give us a follow at azautohunters. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good one.